Public defense represents people where there's a risk of them going to jail, let's say, or to prison, and that's very serious. But there's a lot of other really important legal matters that happen in Superior Court that people need help with. Something that we do regularly is steer people over to conciliation services and specifically to the law library.
There are 7 conciliation courts in the state for the 15 counties, and we are the most comprehensive program.
Conciliation Court is really where individuals who are going through family law matters come to get assistance that most of the time they're not going to get elsewhere. Whether that's for monetary reasons, they just can't afford it, knowledge issues, they just don't know it. Most of the individuals that come through our self-help services through conciliation, they're not represented. So it's a very difficult process for them to navigate, and that's really where we come in.
For us in public defense services, we're only there to provide services that the court actually has appointed us to. And the court can only appoint us if the law says that they can appoint us. So we don't get to choose clients, and we don't get to take calls and take walk-ins and have people come in and get advice from us. We actually can't give advice unless it's our client where we have been appointed by the court.
This is an opportunity for them to have a voice in their process. When you go before the judge, you have very limited time. So this offers them a couple of hours to meet with an evaluator that's trained in family dynamics, trained in domestic violence, trained in safety concerns for children. And they can talk about all the concerns that they have. So this really gives them the power and the voice in their process.
We have a robust amount of services. That's kind of how we're designed, is court administration, our judges really like to best serve the people who are coming through, and it's already a difficult process. So each one of our programs is kind of tailored towards meeting people where they're at.
With our self-help services, we offer all the legal information they're going to need about their process. So what the court process is like, what the timeline is like, what forms they need, what they can expect next. Our EDCM service is basically a brief custody evaluation, and if you had to pay a psychologist for that, that's usually upwards of $10,000. If you use private mediation, again, you're going to be paying a few $100s for that. This is something that is particularly important in our county. We have a lot of people, that can't afford attorneys and can't afford that legal advice. And so this is an opportunity and a service that's provided.
Pinal County Superior Court is really striving to help folks get through the system as effectively as possible, and that benefits everyone. If a person who doesn't know how to handle their case or what to do gets help, that's great. It also helps the judge who's got to understand what's on that paperwork. If they got the right information there, we got a better chance of that case moving smoothly through the system. So yeah, I do believe that Pinal County Superior Court does a really great job of supporting the community in this way.
You've got to have a little bit of a thick skin, but you have to have, a huge heart and understanding that these are just people. It is not the best version of an individual, and your job is, regardless of how emotional somebody might be or how unpleasant in the moment, is to see them for who they are, which is just a person who's in a really difficult scenario, and to get them to where they need to go.
You really have to have a passion for helping people, because you're going to see really good people on sometimes the worst day of their life. So you really have to have that empathy. You have to be able to redirect people. You have to be patient. And I think we have an amazing team right now of people that are good listeners, are empathetic, but will also get you the information you need. We'll look up the forms for you. We'll actually are interested in helping these people get through this process, because we all understand this is a very difficult process if you don't have any help.